Hello everyone, I am Scott Aubrey. I'm the owner of Aubrey Law. We are an estate planning law firm and I'm very excited to be here with you today. And today's topic is, do I really need a will? But before we get started, if you have any questions about what I talk about today or any questions about estate planning in general, you can go to estateplanningmeeting.com and schedule a time to talk with me for free, either in person or on the phone. Again, that's estateplanningmeeting.com. Go to that website, you'll see my schedule, pick a time that works best for you, and I'll be more than happy to answer any question you have regarding estate planning for free. So today's question is, do I really need a will? And this is something that comes up often in my initial meeting with my clients, is that people usually have been told by someone you need to have a will, you need to have an estate plan. So when they come to me and say, based on my situation, do I really need a will? And the answer to that question is, it depends. If you have minor children, you definitely need to have a will. And the reason for that is that in your will, you get to name the guardian for your minor children. So basically, you get to choose who you want to take care of your children if something were to happen to you. And if you don't have a will, what happens is that the court decides. So what happens is that people, after you die, if you die without a will and you have minor children, people will come forward and say, hey, I want to be the one that take care of these children. The court will listen to their reasoning, and then they'll make a decision based on what they think is best for the children. This is, if you're okay with someone else choosing for you, then you don't really need a will. But if you want to have that choice and have that say, then you need to have a will. The other situation is, if you don't have children, then do I really need a will? And the other day I was talking with a client, and their estate was pretty simple. They had a house, they had some bank accounts, some investment accounts, and they're like, do I really need to go through the process of creating a will if this is all I have? And what I told them is that it's really kind of up to you if you want to create a will or not. Creating a will will make it easier for your beneficiaries of your assets to change title. Without a will, the process is a little longer. It can be a little more involved. It can be a little more costly. So if you want to make it easier on your family after you die to transfer the assets to them, then having a will definitely helps, but not necessarily. In this particular case, her children would have received those assets under the state's intestacy laws anyways, so it wouldn't really make a difference. But obviously, like I said before, it makes the process much easier. If you want to leave something to a particular person, say you have a watch that has certain value to you, and you want to pass that watch on to a friend or to another relative, then you need to have a will in order to do that, because there's no guarantees that that watch will end up where you want it to under the intestacy laws of your state. Also, too, if you want to make a charitable donation to maybe your former college or to a charity that you're heavily involved in, you'll need to have a will in order to do so, because without that, there's no mechanism within the laws for you to do that. So it really depends on what you want to do, and what your plans are and what you want to happen to your assets. If you just want them to go to your family, and you have a pretty straightforward estate, then having a will isn't really necessary to accomplish that. However, it will probably be more costly for your family after you die. But once again, the choice is up to you. So the answer to the question is, really, it depends on you and kind of what you want to happen. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions or you want to talk about this further, you can go to estateplanningmeeting.com and schedule a time to talk with me for free, either in person or on the phone. Again, that's estateplanningmeeting.com. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to hear more from me about estate planning, you can subscribe to my channel. If you know someone that could benefit from seeing my video, please share this with them. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Again, I am Scott Aubrey, owner of Aubrey Law, and I will talk to you soon.